The circumstances of Osama bin Laden's assassination continue to strain the tense United States-Pakistan alliance. America's demanding answers as to how the al-Qaeda leader could have hidden in Pakistan for 6 years, a stone's throw from a military compound. At the time of 9/11, Pakistan's president was General Pervez Musharraf, and it was he who signed on to be America's close ally in the war on terror. General Musharraf joined me from Dubai a short time ago. General Musharraf, President Obama says that he believes there had to be some sort of support network for Osama bin Laden inside Pakistan, and that the Americans aren't sure if that might have included people inside the government. What do you say to that?
No, it cannot be inside the army or the intelligence. It may, or may I say, there is a remote chance that there may be a low operative who may have supported on his own, but I don't place much credence to it. However, there has been support in the population. Pockets of support are there, especially in the tribal agency and the frontier province.
So in your view, American intelligence officials are wrong in their assessment that Pakistan's playing a double game?
Certainly Pakistan is not playing a double game. When they say double game, it implies that the government and the army and the intelligence as a policy, they are playing a double game. I cannot imagine that they are doing this. That is not the case. Strategically, we are in support of defeating terrorism and extremism, Al-Qaeda, Taliban. So therefore, I don't think that is true.
What is the source of your confidence that there are not pockets within the ISI or the military that were supporting Osama bin Laden?
Well, as I said, there is a remote chance that some rogue element may be at a lower level operating to support him. But since our posting system, transfer system is such, especially on officers, like in the case of Abbottabad where Osama bin Laden has been killed, I think the detachment commander must be of the rank of a major or something. And majors get transferred 1.5, 2 years, every 2 years. So therefore, it cannot be that a set policy is being followed against the government policy or ISI policy at that lower level. Maybe some element exists. I can't 100% guarantee that.
How is it possible then that bin Laden could have been hiding inside Pakistan for 6 years, a short drive from the capital and 1,000 feet from a military compound?
Well, first of all, this 6 years part is really doubtful. It doesn't appeal to my logic for the reason that for 6 years, because there are a lot of contradictory reports coming in. Some people say they moved in 3 months back. Finally, somebody is saying 6 years. It was 3-4 years. So therefore, as far as 6 years is concerned, I personally think that this violates all my logic. I don't think it is possible because nobody around in the area, the population living around the area, who obviously know who Osama bin Laden is, everyone recognizes him, he's a household name, and none of them has come out to say that we saw him or we knew that he is here. So therefore, if it is possible that for 6 years the man had committed, punished himself with a rigorous imprisonment of staying inside a room for 6 years, I can't imagine that. So therefore, I think I have my doubts over this period of 6 years. And not knowing, in any case, if the period is shorter also, not knowing that he is there, I personally feel that is a possibility. It is negligence, all right. It is a possibility because even the civilians who are living there around 24/7, they are there day in and day out, night in, night out. Even they don't know that he was there. So therefore, I have my doubts on this veracity of this statement. For 6 years he was there, and why would the intelligence people not know it?
So you put it down purely to negligence then?
Yes, I think certainly negligence is there. I believe even if he was there for 3 months, we should have known. And if at all the house was as it was, whether he was coming or going frequently, we should have known. The intelligence should have known.
So who in the Pakistani government or intelligence service should be culpable for that?
Well, I mean, I know that there are a lot of demands for senior heads to roll and all that. I mean, I don't think that is very sensible. After all, occasional things have happened. 9/11 was a great national disaster. It was an intelligence failure. Bombay incident, terrorist attack in India was a great national disaster and an intelligence failure. Did anyone demand that the army chief or the prime minister or the intelligence chief to resign? So I don't think that is a very sensible demand.
Nonetheless,
but however,
if we're talking
at
about...
the lower level, yes, indeed, we need to investigate. We have to investigate who were the people in charge there looking after the area. Those people need to be investigated against and duly punished for negligence.
The US would like access to the 3 bin Laden widows who were captured in the compound. Should Pakistan grant that?
Well, I leave that to the government. These are very, very sensitive issues. But I personally think unfortunately this has arisen because of lack of trust between the intelligence services. Our intelligence services are very, very capable of interrogating them and getting any information that is required by anyone out of them.
Can you understand why the Americans might feel not so confident about leaving that in Pakistani hands?
Yes, I do understand. Over the last year, there has been certainly a lack of trust and confidence, which is terrible, which is very bad, and it must be rectified. And also, because of this incident, it further aggravates the tension and lack of trust. So therefore, I do understand that. But well, I leave it to the government and intelligence agencies of Pakistan to restore that confidence and convince the US government that they are very capable of interrogating.
Pervez Musharraf, many thanks for joining us tonight.
Thank you.